I can see you in the mirror.
I'll check in the mirror. Hi. This part will probably be mostly about our cancelled Magcon cancelled experience because it got cancelled.
Oh god, I hope I won't cry. Hi, I'm Katie.
Hi, my name is Lisa.
And yeah, we're from Germany.
So sorry for our English.
Yeah,
We
know it's bad.
It's our Magcon Oberhausen, Cologne, whatever you want to call it, experience. So maybe you already heard that Magcon Cologne got cancelled.
Yeah.
We had tickets for Magcon Cologne. It was the probably worst day of our lives. Seriously.
Should have been the best one of my life, but it turned to
Our
the
lives.
worst. And actually it was my first concert show thing.
Our tickets at the, I think it was, it was the 15th April 2016. Yeah, we got it not on, there was a pre-sale for only VIP, but we didn't get it on pre-sale because it was sold out in like 10 seconds.
Oh yeah.
It was crazy.
We were sitting in a train.
Yeah. We just wanted to meet the Jacks. And then we were back at the train back home from Cologne. So and then it was like weird. We were at the right time, 7 p.m. local time, at the Magcon tour page, and we expected that there will be a link to the ticket page where you can buy the tickets, but it wasn't. So we were confused, and then everyone said, "Oh my gosh, I got tickets." We were like, "What? Where?" And then at the ticket page, it was sold out. I was sad. But the next day, I got sick at 10 a.m. in school. Sick. So we got to.
You got to.
With you.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so we got out of the class into another room where we can if you're not feeling well, you can go there
and wait
till you get better. So we were there, and then it was 5 to 10, I think, and I refreshed the page, and then you can buy tickets. We're like, what's going on? And then it first didn't work because I wasn't logged in, and then at like 10, where they actually should be on sale, but they were a few minutes earlier, we got meet and greet tickets. It was surreal.
I couldn't believe it.
It was surreal. We got an early entry ticket for our friend Meg.
My unbiological sister.
And so
Meg,
if you're watching, shout out to you.
She's changing into Magcon merch.
We wanted to surprise our friend, but she was kind of mad at us that we didn't answer, or that we said we got VIP, and then we called her in the car.
It's like, what? And I was like, yes!
Yeah, but she probably cried.
Yeah.
Like, the connection was terrible. We called her like 5 times, so we understood what she was saying until she understood what we are saying. So, yeah. But when she understood, she was happy, and
we were happy. Everything was fine for this time.
By the time it was
for that time, yeah.
So I think let's start with the 1st June 2016.
Yeah.
Worst day of our life. So we got school. We were pretty excited.
No, it was so weird, but I wasn't even excited, and I waited so long for that day, but I wasn't even happy. I don't know, it was so weird, but yeah, it had a reason.
After school, we
were running to the
bakery where we met our friend.
Oh yeah.
And
waited for the train. We I kind of went a little bit more excited, and we were taking videos and we sang to Shebet and stuff.
Video. So we got in the train.
We were driving over an hour,
1.5 hours
1.5.
till Cologne Central Station, and then another like 20 minutes to the venue. It was what's the actual venue? Live music hall?
Yeah, live music hall.
Music hall.
Yeah, and so we went out the last train and we started running because we had...
Yeah, it was at 3, and they said they will let VIP and early entry in from 3 to 4.
Yeah.
And so we thought like, oh my gosh, they are letting in people. And so my GPS said 1 minute left till we arrive at the live music hall, where Magcon should be. And then
we were like
seriously
running,
we were
like
yeah. And then I stopped. I looked at my phone. I was looking at the messages, and then they were like, we had a group for Magcon Cologne. Yes. And then they said it got cancelled. Magcon got cancelled, and I was like, what? No way.
Yeah, and she was looking at me and Meg. We were running behind her
because I had a GPS.
Yeah, and she was like, she turned around, she looked at us, and I knew that something was wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, I got so scared.
Yeah, and then someone sent a screenshot of Magcon Tour's tweet. And then I was like, that's not real.
So she looked at me and I was like, what's wrong? And you said later or something.
Yeah, so later, no, it's not real.
Not now, or something like that.
Yeah. And then I looked.
And I was like, no, tell me what's wrong. And she
I was like,
stopped
no.
running.
Like, turned around and I looked at Magcon Tour's Twitter page. And then I refreshed, and I was hoping so bad that it was all fake or a dream
Or
but
prank.
yeah.
Like pranking us or something.
And then yeah, I refreshed the page and it was a new tweet from Magcon Tour. Like, no emoji, nothing. And I looked at it and I was like, no, that's not real, that's not real. I turned around and I said like, no, that's not real. They kept saying like, please tell us what's wrong. Then I said Magcon got cancelled.
I was shocked. And then we started, even after we saw the tweet, we started running.
Yeah, and then I said like, let's have a look what's happened there. I think anyone was so confused. And then we saw the line. Everyone was like, no, that's not real, no. Then we got to the front of the line and they were like a security, like saying everyone to shut up, to be quiet. And then the security said that Magcon's cancelled like right after we came. We were like there for 5 seconds and then they said it got cancelled, and we don't know if they will reschedule the show. So if I were you, I will get the money for the tickets back. And everyone was started crying.
That was literally the saddest moment of my life. It was so sad to look into those faces who were just happy a second before, and then
It was crazy when you saw like literally in people's face realizing what's happening there.
yeah. And then Meg started crying, and then I started crying, and
I was like,
she
I
was
didn't-
like, please,
yeah, I didn't
this
cry.
be a dream or something.
I was like, no, that's not real, we can't. And then in the WhatsApp group, there's a girl who was at the hotel the whole time. She got VIP, but she met the boys there and she wanted to go to the venue when they're going. So she said that they're at the hotel, and then with other girls that we met there who were very nice, many of us were crying, and then we got to the hotel, which was on the other part of the city. Like, we have to drove through Cologne, but there were two girls from Cologne, so they knew where the hotel was. Then we got to the hotel, and there were already many girls, but we were at the restaurant entrance. Then we stayed there for a few minutes, and then Magcon team member came out, like having someone on the phone, and they said to us, "I guess." We were like, "No." Then they said, "No, you can't. Please go." And then he was walking outside where we were like standing, and then when he ended the call, I was like, "Why did Magcon get cancelled?" And then he was like, I think he said like, "I can't say it" or something. And then he said like, just imagine having a really serious situation with your best friend. You don't want to have like hundreds of girls asking you some questions, so please respect the boys. They love you, they know you're here, they know you're sad, but they don't want to see you right now.
Yeah, and then someone asked what we should do now. Should we
That was me.
oh should we how do you say it,
Should we get the money for our tickets back or not? And he said that if he were us, we should like not do this. We should keep our cards because they are already planning another date for Cologne. So that's what we did in the end.
yeah.
First, when we were at the restaurant, we saw Bart coming inside.
Oh yeah.
He didn't look at us.
Yeah, he
didn't. He had his headphones in. I think he called someone. He sat down at the table right in front of the window, so we were like 3 meters away, but he didn't look at us one time. He looked so sad. And after we went at the back entrance and stuff, and then he actually cried. Like, my friend were there a few minutes after we left, and he Bart cried. Like, I haven't seen him so sad. He looked so sad, like so annoyed. Like, then we knew something serious happened. And yeah, there were a few rumors why the show got cancelled. One was because Willie, Colby, and Taylor had a fight at a bar the night before. I don't know if you saw, Willie posted a photo of his hand like bloody on Snapchat, and Taylor lost a part of his teeth, and Taylor's phone was broken. And I don't know if it was Willie, Colby, or Taylor. Someone snapped like many police cars the night before. Willie. Yeah. I was really confused when I saw this.
Everyone was confused. And yeah, we still don't know the reason.
We will probably never know. No one will ever know.
Yeah,
I think.
but they didn't felt well. Okay, so again we were walking around the hotel, then we were at the back entrance, and then we saw a boy at the window. So the boy was Harvey, Harvey was standing there, and he was pointing at his phone, and we tried to understand what he meant, but it was so
we were like
confusing.
10 to 15 girls at
Yeah.
the back entrance. Sorry.
And then he, I don't know, I stand at the back.
Then he pointed at the phone and he had opened his Instagram profile and was like, what do you want us to do? And he kept like, and we were like, what? And then he zoomed into his Instagram name, and then we had a few people understood that he wanted us to follow him.
Yeah. So we followed him on Instagram. A few seconds later, he started to follow us back.
Literally everyone.
Yeah. And he was so sweet.
He just kept saying, doing like, I love you, and he's the cutest.
Thank you,
I
Harvey.
fell in love with Harvey that day.
Me too, I think everyone.
Everyone
And that day,
is so cute.
we had posters.
If you saw the boys' Snapchat when they were in Cologne, you probably saw us. We had these pink, black, white posters and
Sprayed their
Yeah.
faces on it.
and
It actually looked really cool.
yeah, it does.
But
It did.
at the end of the day, nothing.
It got ruined by the rain. It was like completely.
Yeah, the whole time it was raining. No, not the whole time, but it started raining, then it stopped, then it started raining.
Trey came out, and I have.
He didn't came out.
Yeah, he was like at the window, and I put my sign up, and I had.
Me too.
We put our signs up. I had Trey on mine, and then he took his phone, and
Yeah.
then
You
I
could
looked.
saw my face like,
Yeah, and then he actually zoomed on my poster, so I was like straight underneath it. So he kind of zoomed at me. I was like,
like 2 hours after it, we saw like Trey and Taylor, and
and then
Really?
Trey came with Hunter in his arms, like carrying Hunter
Yeah.
around. It was really
and
cute.
like at 7 p.m. It stopped raining.
Hallelujah.
We heard some girls
Screaming
screaming, and everyone ran.
to the back, like where you can go into the garage, and yeah.
And then, like, everyone except for Cameron and Christian came to the window and was like waving and smiling and
Snapping.
Then Aaron came out and I started crying.
It was so
because
cute.
No one cried except for me, and I just couldn't take it. It was too much at that moment, and I was so confused because Cameron didn't came out, and I wanted to see him so bad. And
But Blake wasn't there when everyone was at the window. Blake wasn't there.
oh yeah, right.
We just saw Blake once. When Colby was at the back entrance at the window, and Blake was hiding behind the curtain, and you just can see half of his face. So I was like, that's Blake. He's so cute. We finally got inside the hotel.
Oh, you can see my smile. We were standing
In the lobby.
in the lobby, and like there were 50 more, like over 50 girls, and I looked upwards. I don't know why, still, and then I saw Cam's like hair and half of his eyes. He looked down, and I looked up, and oh my god, I was so shocked. I was like, oh my god, there's Cameron, and everyone started screaming and looked upwards, but he was gone.
Yeah.
And yeah, after I think 10 seconds, I started crying. Yeah, he was gone, and I think a little bit later, he was throwing a
Tissue.
tissue down to us. Yeah, very confusing, Cameron. Thanks for that.
Many girls were at the entrance to the restaurant. And then they said that they're inside, so we are closer. And then we started like lining up. So they're
Because someone said they will come out.
yeah. First who came out was Ashton, Brandon, and Hunter's little brother. He's so small.
He's a kid.
He's so cute. He's so cute. Then they came out, but they didn't stop for pictures. Like just the first 2 or 3 people got a picture. So we were like, yay, Taylor, Willie, Dre, whatever.
I failed it.
The picture with Taylor that day, it's pretty blurry. And then, yeah, they all come out, and when Erin came out, it went crazy. Like the girls next to us kept following Erin and didn't stay at their spot in the line.
Yeah.
So then Erin like just went faster. So, but Erin got pushed against me. And yeah, then they were gone, and a few minutes later we went back. Oh, and at that day, I don't know if you can see it, I bought a Taylor bandana because there was a girl from the Magcon team who sold the bandanas, and I was like, I want to get something today, because at this time we didn't know if we will ever get this close to the Magcon boys again or not, and I want to like get the chance to buy merch, and I got it. So I bought a Taylor bandana, it's here, and it's signed. He signed all of them, even though we met them at this day, kinda met them, they walked past us, however you want to call it. We were like, I was pretty sad, I think you too. So then we got back home